What do women's textiles and video games have in common? Take a look at this sampler by Barbara Landis. What do you notice about the alphabet? They look very similar to pixel letters on arcade games. Because both textile artists and video game designers worked on a grid system, they used the same technique of stacking and layering squares on top of each other to create images. The only difference is the interface, one physical requiring raw materials to weave and loom fabric, while the other is digital, using computers to program which light is emitted from the RGB spectrum. The 8-bit era of video games relied on, you guessed it, an 8x8 grid. But if you look closely, the letters take up a 7x7, 7x8, or an even smaller grid to account for space. Barbara Landis used the same grid structures for her letters back in 1827. I did a study of these embroidered letters in Google Sheets and found that most of them were on a 7x6 grid. It's fascinating when you compare textile and pixel typography side by side. From far away, you can recognize them as letters, but close up, they become almost abstract pieces of art. Navajo artist Melissa Cody explores the connections between textiles and video games in her MoMA PS1 exhibition, Web Skies. She combines traditional Navajo weaving with digital technologies to create these retro-futuristic patterns. Growing up on the reservation, Cody and her siblings would turn to video games as a form of escape. That experience inspired her to create fiber art pieces that transport viewers into otherworldly realities, very similar to that of Mario's Rainbow Road. The connection between these two seemingly unrelated subjects are proof that women and indigenous arts have paved the way for the digital technology we know today. As the first computer programmer Ada Lovelace once said, "The analytical machine weaves algebraic patterns just as the jacquard loom weaves flowers and leaves." Let me know what you think. Bye!